So good afternoon, everyone. Can all of you hear me? Is the network good?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Yes, everything's
So far,
so
so
good.
good,
So
Miss
far.
Adila.
Clear, miss.
All right. Thank you for the quick response. It is a pleasure to meet all of you guys again today. So for those present today, thank you for attending. I hope everyone is doing well during this lockdown period. I look forward to having a fruitful discussion today. But before anything else, I would like to remind everyone to put our mobile devices on silent, please.
Okay,
Yes,
Miss. Done, Miss.
will do.
All right. Thank you for your cooperation. Let us start this meeting by doing a roll call, shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Our IMO, Mr. Faris.
Yes, I'm here, Miss Adila.
All right. Training officer, Miss Khaliza.
Yes, I'm here.
Miss Nani from PR.
Yes, I'm here, Miss Adila.
Johannes, our OSHA.
Here.
Okay, last but not least, Fakrul, our financial officer.
Presence, miss, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So it's good to know that everyone is present here. Everyone is present, right? We don't have any absentees or no name that I did not call,
No,
right?
miss. I think everyone is here.
Okay, thank you for the response, Mr. Paris. So as we are all informed in the invitation email that I have sent you the other day, the objective of today's meeting is actually to follow up with the previous meeting. So just a quick refresh for everyone here. In the previous meeting, we saved from the pandemic of COVID-19, okay? So now we will be hearing updates from each departments and feedbacks is required for the action plans. But before that, I would like to go through our minutes from our last meeting. Johannes, maybe would you mind briefing on that?
Okay, sure, Miss Adila. Thank you. Here I will brief our minute in a short way. So we already discussed several items from the last meeting. So firstly, we need to update from the our our training officer that she have to update about motivational seminars adjust and assign to our employees to a particular shift with the new working style. So the item was framed by her, and the secondly is from relation team which is they will launch promotional work from home promotional our finance officer that he wants to make clarifying about the health insurance plan, and our infrastructure management officer, Faris, that he wants to distribute the blueprint and looking for sponsorship. And last but not least, about my team, we will want to decide make barcode scanner in every department. So in this meeting, we will cover and discuss about 4 or 5 items. Shall we?
All right. So are there any amendments or additions to the minutes?
Nothing to be added, Ms. Adila. Nothing.
All right, great. Does anyone want to add maybe a missing point?
No.
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 I
All
think
right.
so far
Very
nothing.
well then. Since there are no additions or amendments on the minutes, can we have someone to approve the minutes, please?
Yes, miss, I would like to approve today's meeting.
All right, thank you for call. Could someone second the motion?
Yes, I'm the second motion.
All right, thank you. Please be informed, everyone, that the minutes are approved as corrected.
Okay.
All right, Miss.
Okay,
Alright,
moving on to the next one. Have you all received a copy of today's agenda?
Yes,
yes,
Already.
yes, I did.
Okay, good to hear that. So let's continue with the agenda, shall we? Faris,
Okay. Yes.
maybe Mr. Faris, could you please take on the minutes for today's meeting, if you don't mind?
Oh, okay, sure, Miss Adila. It's a pleasure for me.
Thank you so much. So there are 4 items in today's meetings. Yeah, please refer to the meeting agenda that I have also attached in the invitation email. So today our agenda is to follow up with Faris regarding the blueprint, Johannes regarding the implementation of My Sejahtera, Fakrul for the health insurance plan, insurance plan. And last but not least, we need to hear updates on the action plans from Nani and Kariza. So far, is everyone following?
Yes, Miss
Yes.
Clear.
Clear, Miss.
Clear,
Yes,
Miss.
everything is
Yes.
clear. All right. Oh, okay. Before we start, Kaliza, have you watched the example of TED Talks motivational seminars? I believe I have asked you to watch a few from the link I forwarded to you the other day, right?
Yeah, I have watched a few of them, Miss. I must admit, that's very informative and then entertaining at the same time.
Great. Okay, so those are the kind of motivational talks that I want for our employers here, right? I hope you can make sure the employers are genuinely having a good time later attending the seminars, because I don't want them to feel like they are forced to attend. After all, it's about mental health and stress, right? So considering your effort for it, I know you have put a lot of effort. They should at least gain something from it, right? So
Yes.
please make sure of
Yeah,
that.
you have a point there, Miss Adila. So I will make sure that I will do my best.
Thank you, Kaliza. Please come to me, anytime if you need help. I'm always here.
Yeah.
In fact, any one of you can come for me for help, right? Okay,
All right.
so without further ado, can we start maybe with updates from Nani, PR team?
Okay, sure, Ms. Adila. So as mentioned from the last meeting, so my team and finance have discussed this issue further, and we have decided to not touch on the company's budget. As I said before, I can help with the sponsorship for blueprints and also for posters. So on Wednesday last week, me and Faris, so we went to some printing companies like Angel House and also Speed Print. And surprisingly, both companies would like to work with us. But sadly, I have to choose Speedprint as I think they have the best choice for printing materials. And secondly, I think their company is near to us too. Only took a couple of blocks from here. So it's easier for us to go there for our next meetings and um, with them. So besides that, we also want the blueprints and posters as soon as possible. And they also promised us in 2 weeks' time. I think that timeline should be okay, right, Faris?
Yes. Yes, sure, Nani. There's not a problem. So, as Nani, our public relation officer, has said, we were able to obtain a sponsorship from Speak Print. So, my department and I will begin implementing our blueprint as soon as possible, as you all aware that the cases are rising day by day, right? So, I strongly suggest that this should be done as soon as it is possible. And not to forget, I will provide you the detail for the budget that I require, Fakul. I hope that you will be able to approve the budget in a timely manner.
Oh, yeah, sure, Faris. As I have already mentioned in our previous meeting, if this really matters in keeping our office environment safe from the spread of COVID-19, then it definitely a must. I also have already allocated some of our budget for the purpose of the blueprint, so no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. As for me, I need confirmation from Fakrol regarding the financer for the implementation of the seminar, whether it is sufficient or not. If there is a lack of budget, maybe I can rearrange the appropriate time and place according to the financial budget of this company.
Yes, Kaliza, I took note of such matters. Actually, my department already did some calculations in the budgets, and we already set aside a sum of money intended for the seminar, which I really consider enough for you to run the seminar. But at the same time, I'm pretty much on the fence, since we need to really, allocate the use of our budget wisely to avoid any problems in our finances in the near future, like I said before. So perhaps maybe we could seek other alternative to secure and constantly stable our finances first.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually strongly agree with Fakrul. All right. Okay, so first of all, Nani, you have done a really good job in securing a sponsorship. However, I think you should not immediately turn down Angel's House offer for the sponsorship. I know you have accepted the other one, but I am sure we could use some financial help from them. But for our other project, as an example, Khaliza's program. So maybe Khaliza, you need additional funds for the project, right? I think they could use some sponsorship on that. Right?
Yes, I would like to say if Nani can respond to sponsorship for this seminar, so maybe I just had to continue for my seminar plan.
All right, Miss, noted that I will approach them again with a new proposal if Kaliza needs any sponsorship for this seminar.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you, Nani. And Hadiza, maybe we can hear from you next.
Well, in regard to seminar planning for employees, I have created a schedule and topic to be discussed in the seminar. So I plan to divide the seminar slot based on the department on employees, and is it expected that the seminar will last for only 1 hour. And then I also believe that the implementation of the seminar can help employees to receive support, help them to be in positive state during the COVID pandemic.
Wow, that is a great idea, Eja. I think you have an excellent plan, and I'm pretty sure this seminar will be not be boring as well.
Yeah, thank you for the compliment, Johannes.
I'm sorry for interrupting, Eja, but can I know who will be the speaker during this seminar?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, for the speaker, I have got contact Mr. Daniel and then Dr. Adam, who are motivational expert who can be a speaker for in the seminar, and then to provide guidance for our employees. Nevertheless, the distribution of time still in the discussion according to their schedule to be a speaker in the seminar. Next, participation for this seminar is a voluntary, and employees can fill in their name on the Google form link that will be distribute via the group WhatsApp. Okay, and then I want to add the participation limit in this seminar only less than 20 people to reduce because I want to reduce the effectiveness of the message to convey to the employees. Besides, for the workforce employees can also attend the seminar online because the seminar will be held in the two sessions like physical and online.
Wow. Okay, so good to know that, Kariza. I really like your plan. Thank you. Please proceed with that. I think it's a good idea. Okay. So our financial officer, Fakrul, I believe you have updates about our health insurance plan. Do you mind?
All right, sure then. Before I begin, has everyone received all the copies of the health insurance plan, policies plan? Because I believe that none of you here that I missed sending out the email to. So you guys received?
Yeah.
I got them.
Received. Yep,
All
we
right.
got them.
Okay. Good to hear that. So as you all agreed on this, and after I went through some of the health insurance services available in the market, I came up with 3 companies that I shortlisted, and these 3 insurance companies are those I found and seem to fit with our company needs for the time being. So you guys can refer to the draft that I've sent over, and basically there are pros and cons for each of the insurance companies. So one of the purposes of today's meeting is to actually discuss this matter with you guys so that we can decide on which insurance policy is better and will be easy for everyone here. Yeah.
Okay. Very good, Fakrul. But can you explain to us what are the criteria you set for them to be considered the best?
All right. Sure, Miss. Wait. So there are several criteria to keep in mind when choosing from the best health insurance companies, including first their financial strength, customer service ratings, claim service, plan prices, policy offerings, coverage benefits, and also provider choices. So are you all ready for that?
Yes, please
Yes,
proceed, Fakrul.
It's
please
very fast.
Okay. All right. Let me start with the Ahmed Life Insurance Berhad. By the way, before that, I would welcome any of you who want to voice out your opinions. You are very welcome. All right. So first, there will be hospitalization and treatment at all designated government hospitals upon diagnosis of COVID-19 for all the policies holders. Next, a lump sum value of 6,000 ringgit Malaysian compassionate benefit per life upon death due to the COVID-19. Another additional of 6,000 ringgit will be payable if the individual is a frontline medical worker of a registered hospital in Malaysia. Also, a lump sum of 6,000 ringgit compassionate relief also extended to all frontline medical workers, regardless if they are our policy holders or not. So that's for the MLIT insurance per heart.
Oh,
You guys have anything
yeah,
to
I
say?
do. That is actually a great idea, Fakro. But the additional 6,000 is only for medical workers, right? Do you perhaps have
Yeah.
any other insurance plans that, you know, more suitable for us?
Yes, I agree with you, Nani, because yeah. Also, Fakro, I think there are some other insurance companies that can give us more coverage, like that, right?
Okay,
Maybe
like there's a
Yeah.
couple of them. I think
other than MN.
the money to medical workers only is not suitable for our company because we're not medical workers. But I think Fakro is not done explaining all the options we have, right, Fakro?
Yeah, right, Miss Adila. Thank you for your feedback, everyone. I noted that. So moving on to the second insurance company, which is Ethica Life Insurance Berhad. So the additional benefits you will receive are cash relief worth 5,000 ringgit for individual Ethica Life policy holders who are diagnosed with COVID-19 for the period of 19 February 2021 until 30th of June 2021 also. Next, for medical plan policy holders, Ethica Life Insurance will pay the hospitalization benefits as per the medical plan. If they are traveling overseas, Ethica Life will provide coverage as per their medical plans. Also, here they mentioned Ethica Life will pay the death benefits to policyholders as per their policy benefits. And last but not least, diagnosis that falls under quarantine is not payable inclusive of its HIB claims. But in this case, they do pay for hospital's income benefit, HIB. So what do you guys have in mind about this? Anyone?
Okay, bro. In my opinion, we need an insurance that covers the fee of quarantine for quarantine. So as we all know, we need to be quarantined upon entering the country, right? Or when we are identified as close friends, close contacts also we need to be quarantined, right, nowadays. And we have overseas Malaysian workers that will be coming back into the country as far as I know, and that needs to be paid for the quarantine lah. Because if you come back from overseas, they will have to pay for a few thousands if I'm not mistaken. So for those in Malaysia, if they ever get quarantined, in which the chance of being quarantined nowadays is quite high lah, considering the numbers of cases every day now, right? So I wish they are given the option to be quarantined in a proper and comfortable place, but it cannot be done if the quarantine fee is not covered. So I think having an insurance plan that covers the quarantine fee is going to be great for our workers' welfare. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
What do the other?
Yeah, I think Miss Adila has a point there. What do you think, Eja?
Yes, I also think the same thing about Mr. Adila point.
Yeah, I agree with Miss Adila too. We need to choose the profitable insurance company that's not only benefit us, but also for the employees' welfare that have been isolated. So in this matter, we need to be more careful and wisely when we choose it. Right?
Okay. Yeah, I hear what you all saying here. I personally think that this isn't the best choice either. All right. To the last of it is Great Eastern Life Assurance Berhad. As mentioned, you guys can refer to the draft. The medical card holders, as well as those with hospitalization and surgical policies, will be entitled to the diagnosis and other benefits provided according to their cover. Next, death benefits included in our base plans will cover COVID-19 cases in which COVID-19 claims will be expedited and analyzed individually. Also, apart from that, hospitalization benefits are worth of 200 ringgit per day, and it is up to 50 days upon diagnosis and quarantine due to the COVID-19. Also, a lump sum of 10,000 ringgit Malaysia of compassionate benefit to customers and or their immediate family members upon death due to the COVID-19. So the most interesting part here is that there is an additional 5,000 ringgit, which will be payable if the individual is a non-government worker in Malaysia, meaning to say it is us. All right. So yeah, that's all for the last health insurance plan. So how you guys have to say anything about this?
Okay, I think I like the coverage more here from Great Eastern. The coverage money is quite high, and they are also covering our family members too, right? So I think this is a great package.
Yeah, I also am the same boat as Nani. I like the idea that Great Eastern has to offer, because right now we are dealing with something that we can't see. So also with the additional 5,000 ringgit mean for the non-government workers like us, I think that is very much fortunate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
I also agree. I think after listening to all the policy plan, so I will go with the Great Eastern life insurance as well.
Thank you, Fakul, for all the brief explanation regarding to the health insurance plan. So in my opinion, compared to the other two insurance plans, Great Eastern is the most and is the best offer for us and for our company as well, because that one thing that the interesting is something unpredictable thing when you can get extra money after you get a lump sum of 10,000. So I think this Great Eastern is more beneficial than the first and second one. I admit it.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so just like the others, I think this is the best insurance plan we have, considering the fact that it covers quarantine and also diagnosis for 200 ringgit daily, right? Not mistaken. So I also like that it has the compassionate benefit for those who lost their family members. Okay, so that's the least I think that we can do for them. So I think you can proceed with sealing the deal with their party soon, Pakul, because this is the best of all three. Good job on providing us with few options. Thank you very much, Pakul.
All right, cool, Miss Adila. So as we all now agreed to go with the Great Eastern Life Assurance Berhad, so I think it is better for me to make a move and start to register with the respective health insurance policies for everyone in our company as soon as possible. Yep. And I'll get back to you guys regarding this matter, and if there are any confusions or any questions regarding this matter, you can just ask me via my email. And thank you for today's discussion.
You are the most welcome, Fakro. We are definitely in need of the health insurance to maintain a level of security to this trying situation. So is it very beneficial to the employees to always feel safe working in this company, even during the pandemic COVID-19?
All right.
Yes, I really agree with that. So thank you, Fakul. If you could proceed, that would be great. Okay, all right. Johannes, maybe you have update on what we have from your department?
Yes, all right. So according to the item from the last meeting, my department already installed a barcode scanner and provide temperature station in every department. So regarding to this, we have made observation through closed circuit cameras that CCTV that our employees have been successful in accordance follow the rules, the SOP law that instead what we call the SOP, standard operation procedure. So so they come to office wearing face mask, and upon arrival to the temperature station, they will check their temperature through it, and basically they put on hand sanitizer that we already provide there. So basically, when through daily movement, I see that all of them, including us, follow the law that the laws that we need to keep distance with from one another, right? So our employees also not gather in a group, and all of them only focus to their duties in fact of speaking very closely to each other. So my department also implement control measure using principle of prevention, POP, that we need to be as guideline to ensure that employees follow that law. So have you guys received the copy via email regarding to this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
got
yeah.
it.
Yes,
Yeah, I
okay.
received.
receive.
Thank you for the quick response. I think I already sent to all of you. So I want to notify also the one thing that every weekend my department also clean and disinfect to the object that frequently we touch around the office. So as you know now, previously we need to be more careful and more take care our health and safety, because suddenly the outbreak cases of COVID-19 is rose sharply. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of us need to be more careful, and I need to remind you all that we need to take responsibility to obey the SOP, even in the workplace. So do not take this situation lightly, okay?
Yes, Johannes, I totally agree with you actually. It is very true that the cases are rising up dramatically day by day now. And it is terrible, and we have to make sure our office environment is always free of viruses and germs. Yeah.
Thank you, yeah, for the reminders, Johannes and Fakrul. I want everyone to take note of this, okay? Make sure to convey this to other people in all of your departments, yeah? We need you to update us, Johannes, about the SOP compliance frequently. And
Okay.
if there is
Noted,
any
yeah.
workers that disobeys, I will make sure to bring up a new disciplinary system for that in my upcoming meetings with the other executive officers. Okay, so everyone
Noted.
take
Miss. Noted, Miss.
Okay,
Noted
me.
that,
All
Miss.
right.
And maybe Nani, can you use our platforms to tell people more about this? I want to tell everyone that the company will not tolerate any disobedience. Yeah, we will not take this lightly, especially when it comes to the safety of everyone. We are not compromising. Okay, so I'm sure we can use our platforms to spread awareness. Does anyone have ideas to share with Nani about this? Please share your ideas with her.
Uh,
How do we raise
uh,
awareness?
uh,
Yes.
Nani,
Yes.
what do you say if we like create an awareness video from each department just to deliver the important messages regarding the safety measures in combating the COVID-19? That would be so much fun, I think.
Oh, okay. So I never thought of that. So I will let my
Yeah,
team know about this idea and let's see what we can do about it. So thanks for that, Fakro.
yeah, for sure.
I also have a suggestions for the PR team, Manny. Perhaps the PR team may come with an initiative to encourage our employees to regularly check on the immunization program that has been implemented by the government. I feel that getting vaccinated can help us control the spread of the virus, and this is an opportunity of our team to get vaccinated for free because the government has made it available to all Malaysian citizens, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you
Yeah.
are right, Faris. That is a great suggestion too, Faris. It is true that not all of us are aware of this matter. We are either too busy with work or with our family.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think I will try to post more regarding the registration fees and venues via our social media. So thanks for this suggestion, and I will discuss this further with my team.
Actually, I also agree with you, Paris, because I really want to highlight more about this on this matter, the vaccination. Because of what everyone, I really want everyone after this, all of my subordinates must register for vaccination through my Sejahtera application. So we
Yeah.
must play our part as a Malaysian to break the chain of COVID-19. Okay,
Yeah.
we can do this.
Alright.
Okay.
Yes, we can
Can
do
do
this.
this, everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's true, Johannes. But okay, Thank you so much for your constructive inputs, yeah, everyone today. I believe most of the action plans presented today have been approved to proceed, right? So please
Mm.
proceed accordingly. Should there be any problem or approval needed from me, please personally contact me and we will discuss about it further. I will update everyone if another meeting is to be done regarding this. Okay, so are there any objections or additions you can put forward before we finish the meetings? Nani? Faris?
No, not
Fakrul?
from here.
No, I don't have
Nothing
any.
is all
Yeah,
clear.
so far nothing from
Yep.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too,
Alright.
miss. Nothing from me too.
Okay, excellent. All right then. I think we'll wrap this up. I would like to thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here today. I really appreciate that. Thankfully, there are not much of technical issues that arise in today's meeting. So stay
Yeah.
safe, stay home. See all of you guys soon. The meeting is adjourned. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone.
Have a
Bye
good day,
everyone.
miss.
Have a
Okay,
good
So much.
day.
everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Stay safe,
Bye.
guys.
Take